to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who repping the
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Now, here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Şengün's got the opening basket of the game for the Rockets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's LeBron. Eason grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Şengün. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. It's stolen by Eason. Inside. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
The Lakers off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. Puts it up from 17. Floats one. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. Screen by Smith. From deep. LeBron grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Doncic. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Brooks outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Jabari Smith. And it's Houston on the break. Outside, Green. Back to Eason. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to LeBron. Thompson with the rebound. Smith outside. Green taking his time here. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Out to Brooks. Over Vanderbilt. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Brooks has got 5 points so far. Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Thompson left side. Out to Smith. Offline with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
The drive by Green. Misses from short range. The Lakers trail. Now Hachimura. Still without a basket. Pass to Doncic. Now here is Hachimura. Another shot. Out to Doncic. With the clock winding down. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Finney Smith with it. Back to Doncic. Pass to connect. Lakers passing it around. Now Hayes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Adams. Here's Whitmore. That one's in, his first shot this game. 34 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
pushing his way past the defense there. Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Holiday. Three-pointer. Şengün, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by a...
The Lakers, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. Reeves outside. Here he goes. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. The kick out to Holiday. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 2. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Clock at 4. Here's Vincent. Şengün with the rebound. Hayes with the steal. Here's Doncic. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that'll tie this game up.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Some nice passing there by Houston. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. And here they go. And that one's good. James. James has got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And here is Şengün. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night. Doncic looking it over. Kicks it out to LeBron. That 3 off the mark. Houston in the lead. And here is Van Vliet. Şengün with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Adams, covered by Hayes. Here's Şengün. He has 7 over LeBron. Again, Şengün missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Whitmore. Driving to the basket. Back to Holiday. Now Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
This is his first free throw of the game. Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
To the middle. Out to Smith. Launches a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic outside. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And the 3 off target. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. And the 3 ball is good. Smith's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Van Vliet. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Lakers. Smith outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
7 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Reeves. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Reeves drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
James looking around. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Right side, Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 5.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And here's Reeves outside. LeBron shot is off. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Brooks. Over Vanderbilt. Down low. And here is Şengün. Defended by Milton. And there's a foul. He'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Thompson. Out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Eason, the screen. And it's blocked.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Substitution on the board.
Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, Milton. Back to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up, and he's got his first chance at the line here. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Now connect. He has yet to score. Tipped away. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura, the screen. They get it again. Pass to Milton. Now here's Vanderbilt. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Brooks misses. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Milton. Reeves outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Eason with it. Back to Brooks. Drives to the hoop. There's Green with the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Vanderbilt. Reeves. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Reeves has got 9.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Thompson outside, trying to end the drought, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report. Luka Doncic.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Adams' shot is off. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. He's with it. James outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Adams' shot is off. Here's the Lakers with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Houston making a switch here. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Finney-Smith with the bounce pass. Lakers passing it around. Now here's James. Adams defending. Reeves outside. Off target from outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. You tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Pass to Hayes. Reeves in the corner. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Smith. Nuggets trailed by 6. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Here's Connect. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connects. Got his first basket.
Going up strong inside. The rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
And Adams with the slam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's the pick. James outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Connect. Hits it from three-point range. Connects. Got 5 points now this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers ahead, up 6. We'll be back shortly live from... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lakers leading by 6. James outside. pass to connect. Now Vincent puts up a three. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Eason with it. A three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Rockets trailed by 9. Driving inside. Here's Eason. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Finney-Smith. James left side. Here's Vincent. And they will call over the back on the play.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I'll tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Green fires from way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's connect in the corner. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Banked in off the glass.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
James outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Rockets on defense. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Hayes. And it's connect in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Rockets ball. On the floor for the Lakers.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
James right side. A shot missing. Rockets trailed by 3. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Smith no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Şengün inside. Pass to Green. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Rockets on defense. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Brooks misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
James outside. And the call. The foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron, so powerful enough to convert through contact.
And the Lakers making a change here.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Stolen by Connect. One-on-one fast break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Pass to Reeves. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Rockets making a change here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Took him no time at all on that one.
When the screen making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Reeves outside. It's stolen by Green. And the layup is good. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
On the field for the Lakers, number
1:49
17.
left in the fourth quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. I missed that time. Would have put him up. And here's Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Doncic outside. Back to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from you, starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. With the floater. Thompson with the rebound. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
They need this. The time for the ball. Back to Reeves. Kicks it out to James. Got it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Boy, is it tough to stop. LeBron right now.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Pass to Eason. Now Whitmore. Smith with it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Kicks it out to James. Count it!
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trey has been deadly.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Eason gets a wide open look. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.
And don't tell me that I'm wrong!